morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone, depending on where you are. How are you all? How are we all today? Alright, so today we're going to be putting in a new base. So, we're going to... Oh, you're friggin' joking. I'm going to have to restart Minecraft. I was actually prepared today. I was actually prepared, and now it's making me re-log in. Bastards! Bastards! Alright, it's relaunching. As you know, this takes about 2 to 3 minutes. It's a decent machine. Afternoon, yappity yaps. I'm fine. It's 20 to 11, so, and I get to play Minecraft for the rest of the night, so I'm all good. So why's your day been horrible for? Can't have been that bad. Yay! Here we go again. Seriously, I loaded it up. I do not want to know why I've got a session invalid for. Oh man. Alright, let's lower this a little bit. Really? That just made it worse. Really? Just really... Damn it. This has been bad today. Alright, Yappity, you need to... Do you know what the actual error code is? Because, sorry, I was just seeing why my phone whistled, because it doesn't normally whistle this time of night. If it blue screens a few times in a row, and keeps blue screening, that usually means there's a hardware issue. I've had that a few times with this PC. Come on, let's do that. No, that just made it a lot worse, didn't it? What if we do that? Damn, green screen. There we go. I'll just stay like this all night. Yeah, so if it blue screens a few times in a row, yeah, that generally means there's a hardware issue, which is definitely not good at all, Yappity. Definitely not good at all. When it crashes the blue screen, it will give you an error code that's like OX and a number. What you should really do is Google that, and it should give you an idea of what potentially is wrong with the machine. This is really, I don't know if you guys can see that. That has really kind of, ouch. I've been keeping it clean though, but it's still hurting like a mother. Okay, let's hit full screen. Time to have some fun tonight, guys. Time to have some fun. Trying to get this. Damn it. That's it. We'll just leave it like that. Oh, damn it. Now it's actually getting the... Oh, stupid camera. I'm not going to win this battle tonight. Ah, so it might be a driver issue then, yappers. Alright. So we need to move this stuff over to the new base, but we need to go over to the new base and have a quick look first. However, these machines are industrial craft, so what we need to do is ensure that we use the wrench to break them, otherwise the machines will break apart and we'll have to rebuild them, which is obviously something we don't want to do. Okay, tell me you have coal coke. Awesome. So let's put 2 of you in there. You need 18 all up of these. No, we don't. 16 plus 16 is 32. So let's move one of those out, and that'll be our 30. Wait, we need 36, don't we? 16 plus 16 is 32. 33. And we need 3 more. 34, 33, 34, 35, 36. Okay, that will be our 36 refined irons, which we have to put in here. And then once we get our 4 dense compressed iron plates, we will be able to make our tool forge, and then we can get going again, which is awesome. Okay, we'll just empty this out and go and maybe we should go and just mine some coal while we're waiting. What do I keep doing that for? So I am pretty much out of coal, guys, so I do need to make more. No worry, yappers. Look, having goals is a good thing in life, yappers, so if you sit down there and go, what do I need? Work out a list of things you need to be able to play modded, and then you'll be able to work against it. Nice and easy, huh? And then once you know what you need to get, then you can, you got goals to work on, and then you'll find that you will eventually start going and reaching them. As long as you make an effort to. But you'll find it's a lot easier than you probably thought of previously. Alright, let's just go and mine some coal. Well, there's some right there. Well, that's the thing. What can you do? There is something you can do to make money. The question is, are you not making money because there are things you can do that you don't want to, so you're not doing them or not? That is always the big one, yappers. It's just, basically, to put it simply, it's just getting out there and doing it. Awesome. Already half a stack. Let's just come down here. Oh, there's even more. Well, I don't know what to say about that, yappers. I don't know what would be stopping you, to be honest. Wow, that was a bit of server lag, wasn't it? Why is there cobblestone? Was that water? Oh yes it was, that was the ocean. Whoops. Well, at least we got one torch, which we'll put straight back down. I see, I can potentially understand that, yappers. Stuff at Y40. Let's just go this way, shall we? There's water everywhere around here. I want that tool forge. I want that goddamn tool forge. Is this another cave system yet again? Yes, it is. Oh, shivers, there's stuff in there too. 103, 103. Let's grab those and do this. So I can hear a skeleton coming. Thank you. Alright, let's put a torch back down here and let's go in here and have a look, shall we? There are caves absolutely everywhere in this mountain. It's actually becoming annoying. Alright. Really? Oh, come off it. There we go. I've been in there already, so that's another entrance to a cave. No, I haven't been in here. Oh, coal. Which is what we actually came down for once. Ah, damn it. Come back here with my coal. We must be in a slime chunk. Just listen to all of those. Good evening, Aussie. How are you today, mate? How are you today? Look at that. We'll go and see if we can find where all these slimes are. Having a few slime balls is definitely going to help us. They're either on top of us or below us. Where the hell are they? Interesting. Alright, let's get out of here. This noise is annoying the crap out of me. Okay. How the hell do we get out of here? I can just type in warp anyway. But we're going to need quite a bit of this in the long run. Copper. Now we know how hard that was to find yesterday. Which is friggin' annoying. Man, I'm getting some glitches today. Man, this is pretty annoying. Damn skin on the coffee. The only drawback of bloody microwaving the milk instead of doing the frothy stuff. But I can't do the frothy stuff at night time because it'll bloody wake everyone in the house up. It is that loud. Alright, this is where we came from, isn't it? Yeah, awesome. Alright, let's just go back home. Do 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 do. Still. Ziddick and bits. Oh, that would have been nasty. Oh no, not much. Not that much. Live with me. I will find a ways. Words may not be accurate. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is go over here and do this, which was the main reason of doing that. Alright, let's see how we're going over here. Really? Oh, we went too far away from it, so therefore it unloaded. Of course. Of course. Well, as long as we're in our base up here, we should be fine. let's just put the spare coal in here for now. We've got coal and charcoal. Alright, we do have some cobble. There we go. Where is our axe at the moment? We need some more wood. We're going to make a ton of storage drawers to store everything in. You know where it'll be? It'll be in this chest over here. Sorry guys, thought I heard something. No, my axe is not in there either. Let's throw some sacks in there though. Okay. So I need to throw that in there. I can hear bumping and stuff, but it's coming from next door. They must be doing something stupid. Alright, we've got power coming back in, so we ran out of power. Shit happens. Alright, block of tin. Let's grab these things. And we'll throw them in the chest where all the stuff from the smelter is going. Alright, awesome. Okay, let's throw them in here. We're getting a bit... Oh, we've got steel in there. Cool, we'll just throw the other steel in there too. We are getting a bit of resources. Not much to shout home about, but we have got some, which is awesome. Alright, cobble, cobble, cobble. Alright, so let's throw a bucket in here for now. Just make our lives a little bit easier. Why aren't those melting? Something's wrong with the smeltery. It's not working. That's not good. We'll work that out later. Alright, so what I need now is 3 of these. Then we're going to need the... Where the fuck is my axe? Where'd the axe go? Alright, let's grab the sword. Oh. Iron hatchet, there we go. Let's grab a piece of iron to repair it with. You know, I'm going to take so much pride when we start getting some of the good stuff, like the MFR harvesters and that stuff, you know, like just stuff that allows us to automate things like this. I can't believe some of these trees haven't grown. I accidentally left myself on overnight. Oh shit. So, like, they had the ample chance of actually growing. We will need so much wood when we do these storage drawers, because we need a ton of planks. But the good thing is we can throw this in the sawmill now, because we do have the sawmill, which means instead of basically using 4 of these for a chest, we're going to use 1 1/3, which is going to make our lives so much easier. This always does take a little while. There is a ton of wood here, but awesome, awesome, awesome. 1 second, that's my other half. Over there it can go. Man, it's just taking so long to do this, isn't it? Almost done. Maybe we should have put some redstone on this thing. Alright, so how is everyone tonight? Anyone get up to anything interesting at all today? Actually, or yesterday, I think it will be for most of you guys, as it is morning for half of you. Wow, see that? It did it again. The server, the people we have the server hosted with had an actual cable cut. I think it was Sunday. An optical fibre. Took out, I think, almost 700 gig of bandwidth off their network. But the good thing was is that they actually had a second connection, basically in testing, so they were able to just turn that on and alleviate most of the issues. But from my understanding, they're still trying to fix the actual original cables. Oh, really, bastards. I always seem to go backwards with birch, so we're going to put this in the middle to make sure that isn't the reason we're going backwards with them. That'll do. Okay, awesome. We got a ton of wood out of that. So if you look at that, I didn't even put the rubber saplings back down. I can't be fucking bothered at the moment. Actually, what happens if we put rubber wood into the sawmill? Alright, let's throw rubber wood into the sawmill and see if we actually get rubber out of it. Because if we did, that would be friggin' awesome. So the way I've set this up is a little ingenious. It actually throws wood into here, so it actually powers itself, and then it throws the remainder into here. So I think it may actually make rubber. No worries at all, Aussie. You have a good sleep, mate, and I'll see you tomorrow. You have a good day tomorrow as well. Alright, so let's take that out and put that in. So that should be enough to do the rest of that. And we have 4 plates, guys. Guess what we get to make now? A friggin' tool forge. Thank you. 1 of you go there, 3 of you go there. Awesome. We now have a tool forge, guys. Tool forge Haipu. Okay, awesome. I might need to turn this texture pack off. Definitely. Okay, so we're getting rubber. That is good to know. Let's come over here. Let's grab half a stack of them and do that. And do this. Now we're not going to have to worry about these for much longer. Alright, so we're going to want to do a hammerhead pattern. And we're going to need 2 plate casts. And then we're going to need one tough tool rod pattern. And we're going to need aluminium and copper. Fuck it. 1, 2, 3. So let's take the copper out of here because I'm not sure if the actual tool forge is broken or. Snow. That's it. Fixed. Give me that. Let's take that back out. That should be working now. Yep, there we go, guys. That was the issue. There was that friggin' snow in it. Alright, let's turn that off. Actually, that needs to go over here. Thank you. So what we need to do now is do a hammerhead cast. Then we need a large plate cast. What the? Oh. Need a hammerhead cast. Derpity derpity dirt. And we need a tough tool rod cast. Alright, so each one of these should take 2 gold. So we should actually bronze, gold, electrum, ferrous. I swear I had aluminium bronze in there. Oh, nope. We want stone hammerhead cast. Awesome, and this thingy, stone tough tool rod. Alright, so if we go tough rod, what are our options? I've just seen Menace Steel somewhere. Certus is 1.4. That is interesting. Menace Steel's only 1. Slimy. Interesting. Netherrack. Thormake, we could. Let's make that out of Certus. Let's make the tough tool rod out of Certus because it gives us a 1.4, which means we don't actually need that. So if we come here and put this in here. Alright, let's grab that back out and do that. That means we don't need this, which is cool. Okay, so if we go BRONZE, bronze tough tool rod, reinforced 1.3, that's actually not bad, but buff bronze tough binding is awesome. So we do have quite a bit of bronze here. So the binding uses 3, doesn't it? Oh no, wait, we need 2 plates and the hammerhead. Oh. Okay. BRONZE plate. No? Durability 550, mining speed 8. You know what? Fuck it. Let's make it all out of bronze. And let's just throw. We've got 8 bronze there. We've got tin. I swear we had more bronze than that. Alright, so that's a large plate. Let's have a look at our large plate options. See, that's really low durability, so I definitely don't want those. That's really bad too. So we don't want to use iron. Wow. Invar's pretty bad too. Ferrous. Ferrous, guys. Look at that. How much ferrous do we have? Ah, 6. Damn it. Silver. Mining speed's fast, but the durability is crap. Mining speed's crap, but the durability's through the roof. Alumite. It's still... Look at that. It's... Still go with bronze. Obsidian's not bad, except for the durability. I think we just need to go with bronze, to be honest. I swear I had more bronze than that, though. Whoops. Gold, that's electrum, tin. Can you make a glue plate? That would be hilarious. Gold, iron, rubber, aluminium, tin, lead, iron, gold, ferrous, electrum. Damn it. Alright, so let's go over here and have a look. How we going? Come on. Let's throw 14 in there as well, or 18 actually. And that will make bronze as well, which means we'll have repair materials. So I'm going to need 2 of those. Actually, can we go PLAS, plastic, PLAS, TIC. Wow. That is really bad. Alright, 1 copper plate. Oh shit. I didn't want a copper plate. That was an accident. I wanted a bronze plate. Alright, let's throw that back in, shall we? Alright, so that should be 1 bronze plate. A lot better than a copper. Alright, 2nd bronze. And we're going over here. 7 bronze, 8 tin, and when that melts, that should fix it all up. Alright, awesome. 1 bronze hammer. Oh, look at that. Effective durability 7,600, guys. That is friggin' awesome. Alright, so let's throw a piece. Let's throw some lapis on it and some redstone. Alright. Let's throw lapis and redstone on it. Ziddick wants to go to sleep, so we'll help him sleep. Okay, so we're probably not going to get looting 1 on it yet, but if we put enough on it to start with, it should give us a good boost. Oh look, looting in Fortune 1 already, that is awesome. And what we'll do is we'll throw 1 set of redstone on it. 24, 32, 40, 48, 50. And what we might do is reserve the last set. So what's the speed now? Mining speed 5.6. Actually, we better put more redstone on that. We need to speed that up. Even though it's doing a 3x3, it's still slow as hell. And we can do the diamond and gold thingy or whatever it is if they haven't changed it to add extra modifiers later. Mining speed 8.4, that is bearable. That is definitely bearable. Alright, let's go downstairs and give it a whirl once we just get rid of some of this stuff. Let's keep that on us. Really? Why? Why did you just throw the axe away, dude? And then we can start working on the new base. I just want to give this a quick round or two first, and see how we go. So what's the mining level on it? Redstone. Damn it, we should have put a goddamn diamond on it. So we can't get obsidian with this. Interesting. Doesn't matter. I can definitely feel the difference already. Oh yeah, look at that. That's just friggin' awesome. The only issue is it's not going to level up, but that's because that mod isn't in this pack. Awesome redstone. Always backfill, guys. Always backfill. It's the safest way not to get monsters in your mining shafts and stuff. Otherwise, you'll just have crap everywhere. Alright, awesome. Good, we're running reasonably low on redstone, so that will definitely help us. Oh shit, that's diamond. Awesome, awesome. Actually, we put a torch down, don't need to backfill. Awesome, awesome, awesome. We need all the diamonds we can get for now. This is so much easier than doing it with just a pickaxe. Except when that happens. Nothing is easy in this pack. Absolutely nothing. Is that a zombie? In gold armor? Yeah, it was. Wow. Alright, let's get started on the new base then. We now got all the parts to get going, which is friggin' awesome, guys. Buildcraft or Industrial Craft apparently has some type of teleporter system. But then so does RF Tools. I'm just keeping this up because I know we're going to need a ton of this hemp if we do decide to go into immersive engineering. So we just need to make sure we just obviously get a stock of it before we do that. Good evening, Razarak. How are you today, mate? Gold, iron, yellowite doesn't melt. They've changed it. Can't put silver in. Can put lead in. Alright, you can go in there. So can you guys, and you, and you, and you, and you. You're full. Junk and junk. Okay. So if we go warp power spike 2, this is where our new base is. Now I was thinking about this today. I don't know if this is a good spot in the Craig to actually build, because I don't know if it's going to be big enough. I was thinking maybe we could build over there somewhere. Because this is like a platform, so then again, it's nice and big. Like there's a lot of it. It's just not very deep. Because if we come over here, if you have a look, decisions. Good morning, Whisker. How are you today? Wait, what's that up there? That looks like a friggin' village. Alright, let's go and have a look at what that is. No worries, Whisker. No worries at all. I'm just happy you decided to stop by when you did see we were live. Now, how did we get down from here? Or how did we get up from here? Oh, this is out. Yeah, Whisker, I just seen something up there, and I don't know if it's a village or if someone else has built here. So, if someone else has built here, I will move. Just because of the fact that when I get going, I'm going to probably cause a lot of server lag, and I don't want to affect anyone else's base when I do that. Like, just localized lag. There's a village in the Craig, guy. Oh, shit. Thank you very much for the compliment there, Whisker. That is a village in the middle of the Craig. it doesn't look like it's a small one either. Look at that Thorncraft node right in the middle of the water. Ah shit, I forgot my sleeping bag. Of all the things. Hang yourself, man. Like, seriously, like, the amount of drugs the architects of these villages must be on when they make them sometimes. It might have just been a server load issue, Whisker. Wow, look at it. The village even goes all the way over this way. Blacksmith's there. Something stupid all the way up there. Oh, whoops, sorry. I didn't mean to do that, guard. If you can get out of my way, I'll put it back for you. Move, please. Move. Hey, dude, I'm trying to help you, man. There you go, see? You guys just don't understand how to help yourselves, do you? And these are the... Oh, Thenomicon. And these are those rituary buildings just to add the books absolutely everywhere. Okay, we just lost that book. Doesn't matter. Alright, let's... Jesus, these guys just... Really... Haven't they ever heard of anything like urban planning or anything? Cool. Okay, another creeper down. Awesome, there's an agricraft house here as well. Bonus. But man, my god, people have to talk to these people. Yeah, I've actually got a book. I was just grabbing that as like a backup book, but it doesn't matter if it's gone. I don't mind. Alright, well that's the town centre. Man, these guys just really don't know how to build a village, do they? That's what I was looking for. The blacksmith. Moo yourself, man. Electrical steel is always awesome. We can melt the bronze leggings down as well, which is even better. Yeah, they're quite cool, aren't they? Whisker, the modded villages. Oh, come on. Oh, there's even something up there. This is a massive... No, Raz, this is a... streamer server for our streamer group. So as soon as FTB Infinity Evolved came out, I set up a server with FTB, with the expert mode enabled on it. So that's what you're seeing here. This is the expert mode. Everything is a hell of a lot harder, so it's actually worth actually exploring. What the hell's that? Oh, there's a villager there. The only building I haven't seen here so far is a railcraft. Good evening, Callum Brad. How are you today, mate? This is one hell of a village, you gotta admit. This is just amazing. Interesting. I'm good, thank you for asking. Cool, we can loot those later. What the hell is that building? Oh god, it's a magic bees building. My god. Excuse me. Ah, awesome, Whisker. Awesome. Yeah, I actually went through my Twitch history today and worked out my I started fully streaming on the 7th of March. I'm just wondering, because I was going to build up here. I need to go and get the water wheel, but maybe I should build over here somewhere so I've actually got the room and the floor space to do so. Still want the cherry blossom grove, but what's over this way? Temperate rainforest. That is a magical forest. That would just be an absolute nightmare to set up in, wouldn't it, guys? That would just be absolutely stupid. Alright. Oh, we got a miniature red heart off something. Okay, so we've got a decision to make. Do we... I'm going to move this away from the crag. So, let's go warp power spike 2. Let's pull this down. Oh shit. Okay, warp power spike. We need our buckets. One bucket, and let's throw... Actually, we can throw this and this. That's not melting, damn it. Doesn't matter. Alright, let's just throw all this stuff in here for now. We will find them useful eventually. Nope, we want the bucket. Get rid of those though. Those will definitely come in handy. Thank you for the hosting, Callum Brad. Greatly appreciated. Greatly appreciated. Awesome. Okay, how are we going here? All the steel's done. And I'm still looking for the other bucket. 44 litres of creosote, which is awesome. Okay, so where are we looking? Where are we looking? Bucket, 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 bucket. Good evening, Muffin. There it is. We're definitely going to need some more torches, so let's just quickly grab some coal. Alright, one stack. How are you today, Muffin? How are you today? Alright, so water, torches, tools. Okay, let's... You need to go there, and then we can do this. Awesome. Alright, Frost Slash Warp, Power Spike. 2. Alright, so 1. Let's get up here. Grab this. And the water wheel. Awesome. We've got our infinite water source and our kinetic dynamo. So let's go over there somehow. Let's grab some Craig Rock. Yeah, never go near a Mystic Grove or a Magical Forest, dude. It will just screw you over royally. Especially the mobs that spawn at night time and stuff. I just can't believe how they're built over there, you know? I want to build up there somewhere, so... I'm not going to make that jump from here, that's a bit too far, I think. Yeah. Let's grab some more clay rock. Dum-dum-dum-dum. That should be enough to help us kind of like smooth out and set up to start with. There are no lucky blocks in this pack. We are actually using chance cubes. So that will be a beehive. Yep. So basically our little group has kind of changed over to chance cubes from lucky blocks. So alright. Hands up if that made your stomach drop. Because it made mine drop. And I knew that was coming. How did we get up there last time? Well, Ziddick is working with Jackie at the moment, one of his viewers, to make some custom chance blocks for our group, which would be awesome when they come through, because she done some really serious ones for another big streamer. There you go. Fred will like you a lot more now. Yeah, my partner does not like watching me play Minecraft sometimes because I do stuff like that. Yeah, the silver. I'm actually starting to like them quite a bit as well. I think there's been the original ones that were out, the original versions of Chance Cubes that were out a few months ago weren't so crash hot, but the new ones, the new versions are actually quite nice. Alright, so let's have a look what we can do around here. This doesn't look like too bad an area, but you never know, do you? If I was going to do a cave base, I'll just build underground, to be honest. You know what? I've come to the conclusion this crag is rather sucky for a crag. There's no real big open areas. I just feel like going Stuffed and building in the conifer forest, to be honest. Maybe we should go and build in the rainforest. Oh, well, welcome, Silver. Muffin, if I knew where you lived, there'll be a knock on your door in a few hours. Look, I know I go a little bit crazy in protecting my bases, but that's just ridiculous. Like, guys. Well, that's one way to protect the Tinker's Hut. This isn't going to end well, is it? Is it? Wait, did I just see love hearts come off the villager? Wow, I do not want to know what those villagers are doing. Let's just move on. We didn't see anything. Nobody's seen anything. Well, Whisker, you didn't see it, but we did make a tool forge today, and we now have a hammer. Alright. I'm out of coffee already, and I definitely need another one. So what I'm going to do is put a little straw pole up. And we'll see where we'll build base. And I'll let you guys vote on it. I'm just seeing what our options are. We don't really have that many options at the moment. Where was that? Wait a second, where was the desert we explored? Oh, that was it up here, wasn't it? You know what I just noticed? No, that's a different map. That's a different map. I've got to ignore that. I was going to say there was an actual canyon there. Alright. That's our current base. Forget what that is. That's Sacred Springs, but it's a really small one, useless one. What is that? That is a continuous forest. I can never actually... Is there a way we can actually make the fonts bigger? I can't even actually see what that says, you know. compass font size. No, 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 we want full screen map. There we go. Conifer forest. Alright guys, here is a poll. So what's going to happen is I'm going to go and make myself a coffee. That's going to take me 3 to 4 minutes. While I'm doing that, guys, grab yourselves a drink or a snack as well. If not, perhaps answer a call of nature. If you don't do any of the above, please at least get up and stretch your leg for 10 to 15 seconds. It's not healthy to sit down for long periods of time. So, I've put a poll in the channel, a straw poll. Where should we build the base? So I've given you a few options, guys. So when I come back, we'll go and have a look at that, and we'll see where we're going to build a base. So where we build is up to you guys. So just check the straw poll in chat, which I've just linked again, and I'll be back in approximately 3 to 4 minutes. I'll go to the break screen as usual and turn the music up.
spark has grown dark. We're now just dying embers.
I'm back! Alright, guys. Alright, before we do this, where did I put that browser window? So, just to show you guys, desktop, haven't even voted myself. Let's hit results. So, temperate rainforest, conifer forest, desert island, crag thingy. Alright guys, temperate rainforest. We'll look for a correctly spelt one, because if I try and find that one, I'll probably never, yeah. Let's hit scene as well. Alright guys, so we're going to build in the temperate rainforest, and I knocked that again a little bit. So that is this way. I think. It was this way, isn't it? Is that... Yep. Oh, it's that way. We need to get over there anyway. Well, we have some Craig rock to build with, which is awesome. Congratulations, Ray Ray! Oh, sorry, I missed that. Whisker, I know, it's one of my... I got frustrated one day trying to fix that, and I tried to fix it on stream, and that's how it ended up, and I've just gone stuff it. I'm just leaving it like that. Okay, it is absolute... I was about to say it's absolute daylight, but no. Let's move quickly. Oh, willow wood. Awesome. You know what, as far as temperate rainforests go, this isn't what I expect for a rainforest. I don't know about you guys. The biome's not that big. You know what, the decent biomes where I want to build, they seem to be bloody small. At least there's willow wood in here. Willow wood, I just love the green that willow wood is. Yep, it's a modded wood whisker, and it's got... I'll have to turn the texture pack off, but I think the Wait, there's another village right here. Look. I can see villages on the map. Yep, so just to show you... I don't think this texture pack's going to do it justice, to be honest. Oh. And I can't turn it into willow wood planks. Anyway, there's another village... Wait, there's another Craig? Wow. Another Craig. Railcraft! Thank you. Didn't see anything. I was never here. Alright, let's grab the tracks, the creosote, and the coke. We can come back for the rest later. Please tell me there's an agricraft building. Please tell me there's an agricraft building. Damn it. It doesn't look like there is. Nah. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Yeah, I think Muffin it is the bot ones that I do like. Good evening, Mobslayer. Thank you for the hosting. Greatly appreciated. That is a lot more. Oh, we might get some more luck over here. Let's have a look. Oh, shit. Look. A marshy hive. come on. Stop it. Wow, that is... Actually, you know what? If we go U for usage... If I can't get willow wood, I'm going to be actually quite annoyed. Sawmill. Have to use the sawmill. That's fine. I can use the sawmill. I'm happy with that. See, I'm a male. I need my wood. I'm not happy unless I have my wood. Really? Yep, it comes out as green. Yeah, the Aromathid. Yeah, there's purple ones too, as Muffin said. I'm not even going to try it. I butchered that enough already. That looks like the conifer forest. No? Yeah? Alright, so we've got a smallish jungle thingo to build in, so we'll do that. Whisker, there are some beautiful coloured stuff, just from the default texture colours too. Alright, diamonds and redstone, I think. Or a diamond and a redstone. We'll see in a second. We got a diamond and a redstone from that one. See, that is a much better crag. I can see from here. It's big, it's wide, it's flat. However, we will build in the forest. Because forests are fun. As long as you're the serial killer and not the victim. Yeah, I know. Bad joke, bad joke. Damn it, I was going to try and see if I could get him to kill the spider. Thank you. Alright, so this temperate rainforest isn't that big. So, let's just go into the middle of it, somewhere. You know what? This is a good spot. We've got the side of a cliff, so we can build into that. And we've got a reasonably big area we can flatten out. So let's start building, shall we? Yep, I'll have a look at it after stream. I generally try not to distract myself during the stream, so to speak. Something I do fail at miserably sometimes. Okay, let's clear the area somewhat. Really? Alright, come on. Come on. Oh, come off it. Oh, come on! There we go. So, that is kind of the area cleared out a bit. Stuff you, Piggy. Nobody's seen anything. Alright. Awesome. Okay, so we need somewhere to put the water wheel, so we'll put it over here for now. Alright, which means the first thing we probably need to do, and we'll just do it over here. Thank you. Okay, awesome. I've done this so many times, it's not funny. Alright. Just for now. Actually, we're going to need a ton of stuff coming up very shortly. Okay, we're going to want that and that. Let's get rid of that and that. Let's put those in there for now. Let's grab the buckets back because we are going to actually have to use them. Alright, so we'll put the water wheel here. So let's grab the Crag Rock. Just to make it a little bit different, you know. Alright, so 1, 2, 1, 2. So yep, that thing is friggin' huge. Okay, so the next thing we need to do is put some water down. That should be moving from my understanding. Whoops. Oi, Or is it not moving because I don't have the dynamo connected to it? Damn it! It's going the friggin' wrong way. Alright, let's try doing this, shall we? I think that's what we're supposed to do. Shit. And let's grab the shovel. Where'd this go? Man, I'm actually glitching. Horn of the Wild would be... Yeah, I know, there's so much crap I need to do in this playthrough. Muffin. Wow. Thank you for the follow, left hand. There we go, that's getting some speed now. So, if we go and break this one here and put this on it, that will be generating electricity. Which is friggin' awesome. No idea why there is actually a bucket in the middle of nowhere there. Alright, so let's throw these in here. Let's go B, home 2. /admin set warp power spike 2. Okay, so this is now our new home base. Yeah, I know, Muffin, I know. Oh. This place is awesome! Thanks for picking it, guys. The struggle is real, swimming backwards. So, I need to cover that up or something. Let's hit F7. Yeah, I thought so. There's tons of red axes everywhere. I didn't get everything. Doesn't matter. Oh, another cave. This one's a small one. We'll need to fix those up. There is no question about that. Alright, let's fix the hunger thing up. Cermix, it starts off not too bad, but as you get further and further into it, you start going, oh really? Really? I can't believe this crap. So, just for example, one of the first things you'll come across is the fact that it takes 81 cobblestone to make a furnace. Basically, it's the same recipe, but it uses compressed cobblestone instead of normal cobblestone. Wait, is that 81 or 72? That's 72, isn't it? Yeah, but 8 compressed cobblestone to make a furnace. And then you start going, I need to do this, and you're like, crap. And then I need to do this, and it's like, crap. Alright, that is thermal expansion. We'll take this. Take that. And we'll take that. And those. That is the rock crusher from Railcraft, so we'll grab these. Because we know they're not going to break when we break them. Oh. I am Australian left-handed. If you want a recipe from hell, Angel Ring. Now that's a recipe. Apart from the fact that it takes 2 nether stars, you got iridium reinforced plates, you got resonant flux packs, you've got ultimate lap pack, you've got jet packs, and those times 2, then you got the flux thrusters and the dark solarium thrusters, runic plates, glasses and an issue, resonant solder panels, and diamond spikes. This thing is Yeah, they are quite... That's endgame. That is absolutely endgame. But to put it simply, when you make stuff in this pack, you basically go, fuck yeah, I've done it. And there's a big sense of achievement. Alright, let's grab some of these. Angel rings basically give you creative flight. Alright, let's grab some of these, and some of these. Let's go warp, power spike to... Yup, Angel Ring is basically creative flight. Oh, you bastard. I should really put torches around my base. I hate yellow X's everywhere. And no, hitting F7 is not a solution to yellow X's. Yep, that's... Yeah, I've got two wooden ones on me, Muffin. I was just seeing if I could actually just connect them straight to it, but obviously not. You know what? Let's build this properly from the start. So, okay, so. Then what we can do is do this. Awesome. And we'll just leave that open so we know it goes to there. Is that getting power? Is the question. Let's throw some planks in here. Because that is not showing it's getting anything. Maybe this needs to go on top. I don't know if I've actually set this up right. I've never actually done this myself before, so... But that's definitely not going up. Alright, we'll see if we can get some help from Ziddick over here. He does know his water wheels, so... Okay, so Ziddick says the round bit needs to be away from it, which it is. So we don't know if it's the cables or something else that is the issue at the moment. Maybe we need to use the electric wires. Copper LV. Okay. Let's dump a lot of this stuff here for now. Alright, LV. Where's the immersive engineering crap? Whoops. Alright, at IMMERSIVE, immersive engineering. We need the coil thingies, so I'm assuming these. That LV wire connector, that's it. So we need hardened clay and friggin' copper. LV wire connector. Alright, so we need 3 copper. Always a little bit of a lag when I teleport into here. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And we need clay, hardened clay, marble, clay. We'll just throw that in here. Fuck it, we'll just throw it all in. I know I made clay though. I swear I made extra. Can't see any extra. Got a block of iron there though. Oh. I don't think white stained clay works. No worries at all, the silver cheater. You have a good day at work. Or have a good day in general. Alright. So if we go 1, 2, 3, 4 copper ingots, LV wire connector. Okay. Oh shit. That was a bit of a derp. I used the wrong tool on that one. Doesn't matter. Okay, so if we do this, we probably need to go and make wire as well. Alright, so warp, power spike. So I haven't actually tried to connect immersive engineering to other stuff, so... And we probably need to do warp, power spike, not power spike 2. So there is, if we go, there's copper wire, electrum wire, HV wire, and hemp rope coil. So 4 electrum and a stick makes 2. Alright, so where did we put the treated wood planks? Do we put them in here like we probably should have? Nope, we did make a ton of them though. Yep, definitely Muffin, absolutely agreed. I just need to find the friggin' treated sticks. The treated wood. There it is. Thank you for the follow there, Cree 53,000. Hope I got that right. Alright, awesome. That should help a lot. While we're here, let's grab our backpack, shall we? Our sleeping bag. So Mick, sorry, I missed your comment there, but yes, you're right. It does actually expand the lifespan of the pack. It's quite a big pack with a lot to do to start with, but with the changes, yes, it does extend the life quite a lot. So. You cannot attach this wire here. Alright, so let's just warp. Actually, do we still have the copper on us? We've only got 3 copper. Alright, / warp, power spike. No, it's actually, I've got a pod machine, and it's basically an espresso coffee. Yes, I'm drinking espresso coffee at 12:30 at night. Alright, / warp, power spike 2. I can agree with that, Sir Mix. It is different, and they've gated. They've gated what's his name really big time ME. So auto crafting with just say your standard auto crafting out of ME is not easy at all. Not easy. Yeah, in Australia you're kind of like just a straight coffee drinker, or you're a flavoured coffee drinker, you know. Tea is nowhere on the list, generally speaking. Okay. I have no idea what I'm doing wrong here. As far as I'm concerned, that should be working. Right, I'm quite sure that should be working. Yes, Visca, I am Australian. Alright, breathe. Alright, so apparently I made the wrong item. Copper, lead, iron, treated wood, and redstone. Oh, Ziddick's here anyway. Okay, so what else can we pick up now? I'm going to... taking these two is going to be a bitch, because I'm going to have to build underneath. I should have thought that through, to be honest, but crappity tab happens. Alright, so let's pick these up. You didn't at all, Whisker. Don't worry, don't worry. Let's grab that. I have not come across him at all, Whisker, but I'll keep an eye out for him. Okay, so let's go and make some chests just to move stuff, and then we can start sorting everything out. Alright. Wait, what is he throwing at me? Redstone. Alright, redstone, LVY connector, electrum wire coil. Alright, front slash warp, power spike 2. Like seriously, I feel like I've stuffed something up. Alright, engineer's hammer should be in here, shouldn't it? It's one of these three. I know it's one of these three. There it is. See, this is why it's so good to play friends, you know? You got an issue, or you don't know something, just call them over, get a little bit of a hand, and you're up and running. Alright, thank you to Aussie Titan, Fluky, Razarak, and Whisker for the trade outs. Greatly appreciated, guys. Greatly appreciated as always. Awesome. Now for part 2 of our evil plan, can we do this? Nope, that's not working. What about this? That works. Shit, we're out of gold pipe. Actually, if that's the point... Wait a second, I just broke like 4 pieces of gold. There they are. It's working, guys. It is absolutely working. Awesome. That is exactly what we wanted to see. Awesome. Okay, so one of the things we're going to need to do... Crap. As I said, going to need a lot of chests. Let's just throw those in there. Alright, chests and wood, right? Okay, so the first thing are storage drawers. We're going to want to make a few of these. Yeah. Awesome. Really? And we must put the axe in. Okay. So... once again, let's get rid of some of these X's as much as possible. The less X's we have to worry about, the better. Awesome. Alright, so... this is definitely the plan. So what we're going to do is do a huge storage drawer setup. Like so, and we're going to do it across the whole lot here. And we're going to store everything we've got in these things. So, wood planks, birch planks, jungle wood planks, oak wood, etc, etc, etc. So we're going to go... so by the time we're done, it's going to be a while before we have an enemy system that's going to go out that way a bit, and it's going to go out that way a bit. So, that is why I've kind of like saying we need to get the wood when we get the chance to do it. Alright, so let's just quickly go back home, grab all the wood we've got and bring it in. We'll work on harvesting that later. Because doing this properly, we're probably going to actually run out. Wait, that was sand. And I have little bits of wood everywhere. Those will stay here. We'll take the rubber wood with us. We'll put those back in there. Hop seed and pine we don't really care about right now. We'll just throw the dirt in there. Alright, so I know we have a ton in here. And sawdust. Alright, let's swap power spike to... what is a Keurig whisker? Dark oak, jungle wood, oak, 3, 4, 3, 4. Alright, so let's grab these. Let's grab a stack of this. Throw it in the sawmill. That's awesome. That is generating more. Ah, cool. We've got a cool pod machine. That is generating more RF, I think. Or is it? So the idea is here, we've got the 1 slots, which you can see there, so we'll do that. And we'll just grab a couple of these for now. And then what we can do with the storage drawers is actually do 2 slots as well. Like so. I always do that. I picked the wrong one. So basically, these drawers have half the storage capacity of these drawers, but they can store 2 different things instead of 1. So it's quite awesome, and they're all connected. So when we get the actual storage drawer controller, so if we have a look at that, storage drawers, there is a controller drawer. Diamond chipset, not an issue, not an issue. Cobble, 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 drawers, redstone comparator, that is easy to do, and I think we should have some nether quartz already, which won't be an issue. Compacting drawer though. We've got rolling machines. Triple compressed cobblestone, not an issue. Piston. Metals chest. Wow. Those are quite expensive, aren't they? Excuse me, guys. It's definitely time for me to go night-nights. So, I'd like to thank everyone for watching tonight. It's been greatly appreciated, as always. I'd thank all the new people deciding to drop by and have a check me out, and an extra thanks to those who have followed. If you've liked the stream tonight and you haven't hit that follow button, please consider doing so. It'll be greatly appreciated. So tomorrow night we are going to work on setting this out and getting something nice and useful up and going. So you guys decided you wanted the temperate rainforest. We're in the temperate rainforest, even though it is quite a small one by anybody's standards. This might actually become a plains by the time we're done, but we'll see it when we get there. So we'll hit disconnect. What I will do is Ziddick is still up and running, so we'll go and raid Ziddick, guys. The raid message will be: you have been power spiked. So guys, the way we do raiding in this channel is I'd like you to copy the raid message, you have been power spiked, and then what I'll do is I'll host the channel, I'll host Ziddick, and then what you guys do is just under the video to the bottom left around there somewhere there'll be visit channel. So what you do is you hit visit channel, and then once you're in there, post the raid message, guys. So remember, the message is you have been power spiked. So I'll see you guys all tomorrow at the same time of 10:30 PM my time, so that's a little bit over 2 hours before now. And everyone have a good day, afternoon or evening, depending on where you are. I'll see all you guys tomorrow night.